Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. We finally have our first look at the Batman suit in full color with the ears. No red tint, no hiding it off. It doesn't seem to be Robert Pattinson in the suit. It looks like a stuntman. But nonetheless, this is the full Batman suit. I'm going to be breaking it down for you because there's actually a lot to dissect from this picture, along with talking about some more details that we learned about the Batman. But most importantly, smash that like button. I was in the middle of eating cereal before making this video, and now my Cocoa Puffs are gonna be soggy. Comment down below how you feel about the suit and the bike. Alright, so let's first break down this Bat motorcycle that we got. So anyone looking at this thing can know 100%, yeah, this is Batman's bike. I mean, just look at the ears on the thing, all black. Even if you compare it to some of the set photos that we got earlier in the year where Robert Pattinson was on a motorcycle, it is not the same motorcycle. That one definitely looks old, beaten up. I wouldn't even put it past the movie that we could get a scene of Robert Pattinson building the bike and turning it to what it is. We've gotten details that everything Batman uses is sort of handmade and built by Bruce Wayne himself. To me, I get the most excited though when Batman's items or gadgets actually resemble his brand, a bat. Call it goofy, call it weird, I'm digging it. But on the flip side of that, I'm also gonna say it's probably not the best Batman design. I've even seen some cosplay of motorcycles that look a little bit better. It looks very minimalist, but hey, maybe with some CGI and other things thrown in there, it could really stand out. But let's get to this dang suit, because I'm not gonna lie, obviously I'm a very positive person. I'm super excited for the Batman. I'm really looking forward to Robert Pattinson's performance, but I'm flinching a bit at this full suit right now. Let's start off with the ear. So it looks like we're gonna go for a short ear to medium ear on the cowl for the Batsuit. I'm perfectly fine with that. Some people were hoping for really long ears. I think that just would have messed up Batman when walking through doorways. No one wants to hit their head. It's definitely a very shiny cowl. The leather, I'm still not 100% sold on it, but it's all gonna depend how the cinematography lands on it when the actual footage is shown. But the big thing to notice right here, Batman has definitely got some goggles on him. Now, this could either be part of the movie or it could be for the stuntman who is riding the motorcycle, because when you're riding a motorcycle, pretty much common knowledge that you wear some protective eye gear because the wind be hitting your eyes pretty fast. We've heard rumors that this Batman could have white eyes throughout the movie. I would love to see a Batman with white eyes. I know the Dark Knight did it before, but they didn't look that great, and they were actually kind of a blue tint. The white could be added on during visual effects, because if you look closer at this stuntman's face, he's got dots all over his chin area. Unless this is a stuntman with some very specific birthmarks, I gotta believe they're gonna add some visual effects to Batman's face. They could just maybe be throwing in Robert Pattinson's chin on the stunt double. But other things, it's no secret Batman has had compartments come out of that mouthpiece before to protect himself. Or these dots on the face could be used to track Batman's facial expressions. That way they can integrate them onto the suit, just like they do with Deadpool or Spider-Man. I wouldn't mind getting an expressive Batman. I think it would make it stand out from previous versions. I would just wonder how they would explain it from a homemade suit. When we get to the actual body part of this suit, I'm alright with it. I really do like the chest emblem and what is going on there. The padded shoulders, alright, but it is the arm piece that I'm a little like, okay, is this to protect from knife fights? If you zoom in closer to these items, they look like they could be Batman's gadgets. They have almost like a torpedo looking deal. And this Batman is definitely going to be accessorized. Just look at that belt and all those compartments. I would have liked the belt to have a little bit of a yellow tint, but it's just a straight up black suit. Nothing more being added on top of it. There's definitely some compartments here for gas guns, what looks like grapple gun. Batman also rocking some black boots with them red bottoms. I see you, Bruce Wayne. You still gotta flex on us. I don't mind it, especially the build of the suit, because it makes the wearer look very puffy. That's kind of what DC is doing with their suits. They kind of puff them out. It looks odd on set photos, especially with the Shazam suit, but I didn't mind it when watching Shazam. I don't really mind it here, especially when you think, well, this is Batman. He's kind of got to be padded out when he goes into the wild because he gets shot, he gets stabbed. A lot of things be happening to this boy. The neck piece, I think, is still something I'm also getting used to. Also would love to see where the cape is. It could be a situation like in Man of Steel where they CGI on the cape afterwards. But speaking on wanting some yellow tint, we might not have it on the belt, but if you look at some of the detailing on the actual Batman suit, there are pieces of yellow in here. There's a little emblem on his arm, some pieces of the leather on his leg. So I'm glad that they are paying that homage, because I I do like me a Batman suit when it has that yellow belt. I felt like there's a way they could have had that work into it, but oh well. There's even this goofy freaking video of the stunt double riding with the Batmobile. Who knows if this was intentional or he just couldn't slow down in time before he hit the camera guy. Now, the person riding right next to him is actually being said to be Selena Kyle herself, Zoe Kravitz playing Catwoman. So this is basically our first look at the Catwoman suit. We were told it's going to be a very minimal design, nothing really too stand outish from it. It's just a woman in basically a black outfit, almost like a Black Widow outfit. I still think the #1 suit we've had out there is the Michelle Pfeiffer suit, but alright. I do see a hint of red in there, so it might be nice if we get some red underlying tones to her Catwoman suit. This film has been no stranger to using red so far, so it'd be pretty cool if she went ahead and did that. But I did ask you guys on Twitter what you thought about this, and I'm going to share opinions on what the Bat community is thinking right now. We have Alina saying he doesn't look evenly proportional, like the hands and legs don't belong to the body. Maybe it will look better in the movie, my poor OCD. Now, I don't blame you for that, Alina, but we also got to remember this is just a stuntman, and this is probably just a quick shot of him running through the streets. They're not trying to put on the very expensive, high-quality shoot made for stills. This is the suit that they put on when Batman's gonna basically be a blur in the background, which is probably why it just doesn't look all that great to us. We have Johnny saying, I'm not a fan of it, but it'll probably grow on me like always. Yeah, I'm the same way. This is the same reason why they give us the first look so early. The movie is about 1.5 years away. We got 1.5 years to get used to this, to grow into it. And it's already working on me. Jaren Tuck's movie says, it looks padded now, like the bat ears, but the bat suit seems to have too many overlapping layers. Feels like they're trying to combine every bat suit into one. I kind of get that. I see what you mean. There are a lot of overlapping layers on this when we've gotten used to very sleek Batman design suits. This one looks a little more complex. There's rumors that there's going to be a second bat suit, and even if we don't get that second bat suit by the end of the movie, you know the next film is going to have a completely different Batsuit. It's tradition with all these Batman movies. You make a sequel or he shows up again, he's got an upgraded suit, so they have ways to learn. Plus, you also got to remember, from the details that we've learned, this is Batman's 2nd year, so this is a very primal suit in Batman's life. This isn't like the Ben Affleck suit where that character had close to 30 years to perfect the suit, have it look as amazing as it did. Gabriel Piero says, the bike is amazing, the suit is absolutely fantastic. So not everybody is iffy on it. Some people really do dig the suit. Brandon Sims says, first thought, wholly armored up Batsuits. This thing looks awesome. I can see where they're going. It's more of an animated series Batman from the late 90s, mixed with the Arkham version, mixed with a hint of the old Batman suit from the 80s and 90s. Again, going to what some people are saying, it does feel like they're just trying to mix this Batsuit all into one, pulling from so many different versions. It's working a little bit for me, but I think when we see the final look of it on screen with visual effects added, it's really going to stand out. One here that did kind of make me laugh, we have Ace Arcadia say, bike is cool, suit is okay, but the forehead looks dangerous. I definitely would not want to get a headbutt by him, sheesh. Yeah, that's one thing that is kind of bothering me, the forehead. I don't know what it is about this suit, just looks so overexposed. And also it being leather, does that really protective for Robert Pattinson's Batman? I hope they explain it's very bulletproof suit, and if not, hey, this Batman's going out risky. Nonetheless, I'm still for this movie. Even him getting on the actual bike and riding, it looks good. It looks right to me. I think it looks a little odd to us right now because we don't even see the cape in the background. Other set photos that have leaked right now from the set of the Batman that's filming. So we obviously have him at a graveyard. Him being in actual Batsuit costume makes me feel like he's chasing down a bad guy. We also have this abandoned hospital over there that they're saying is going to be Arkham Asylum, but it might not be the full Arkham Asylum that we think it is, because we do have a sign here that it's given to us that looks like a property by opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this movie if Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne buys the land and helps build it as Arkham Asylum. It's said that Arkham Asylum is set to show up in this movie, but for all we know, it's probably not fully built yet, and this movie might entail why we need to put these bad guys in a certain prison and not regular prison. I'm still super bat hyped for this thing. I was hoping for some blue color scheme, but it looks like we're just gonna get the all black and gray Batman suit. Alright, that's fine then. We've seen it a million times. I guess we'll continue to see it a million more. It's tactical, it's gritty, it's different. I'm willing to buy into it, but I really do want to hear your guys' opinion if you're gonna buy into this new Batsuit. Please don't forget to comment down below. Hit that like button if you made it to the end of this video. It really helps out, guys. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.